You know, I've always been a bit of a right-brain person and can see things, holistically. But I've always wondered about actors and actresses being able to memorize all that stuff. I can't do that stuff.
Well, you know, it's funny. The memorization really is not the hard part of the job.
Yes.
Really?
Not at all. Right, Ed?
No, not at all.
This one came to rehearsal practically fully memorized. It's what you do in rehearsal is you develop a character,
right,
and you develop the subtext. And that's sort of the actor speak. The subtext is what's going on behind the words.
Right.
Do they really mean what they say?
Yeah.
And that's what the rehearsal process is about. And it's probably my favorite process, because that's where I get to shape the story, and their talent serves, my vision. And the most exciting thing is when they get some ideas that embellish or take it places I didn't even imagine.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting.
Yeah, we always feel free to show, and then, the director has the final say, but we're always free on stage, and we can explore and develop and be real, and just being real is amazing.
And since that's a moment-to-moment process, every performance has its own flavor, doesn't it? Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Yep, it's live theater.
Wow.
It's unique.
Yep.
That's why theater is theater. You go to see that performance that night only. It's very special. It's never going to happen again. Then, some intonations might not have happened again.
Yeah, that's unique and also very intimate, it sounds like.
And our theater space, we've transformed the conference room at the amphitheater into our little black box, and we seat 60. And it's a slight wraparound of a very, easygoing thrust stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's very intimate, and they handle themselves beautifully.
Wow, yeah, you can hear the audience and they can hear you and that sort of stuff. So this is a time for everything. Now, you kicked off, opening night was the 20th?
Yep,
correct?
last night.
Last night.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Sorry, we do shows Friday and Saturday nights, 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30. So they're doing it 3 times in a row.
Wow.
It's only 30 minutes long.
Right.
And it serves the event. We've got all sorts of things people can do. So we kept it at 30 minutes. But
it's affordable, and kids,
Yep,
can
$5.
last through it, or unwanted husbands sometimes, can sit through it as well.
Very accommodating.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's fun. That's why Kiki had to write it, because we couldn't really find any really appropriate 30 minutes and fun. And
and keep the...
and it has a great message, too. You walk out feeling all warm and fuzzy.
That's the whole idea. We have a performance we wanted to do here, didn't we? We have the music queued up and everything. Shall we do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this is from the play itself. And let me see if I get everything right here and get everything turned on properly. Forgive me, I'm always all right, hang on just a second. Listen for the music.
To sing as I please, no one to tell me what I can and can't be. Treating me like the child I may be.
Was I just turning, telling her to go? Her questions jinx me so. Who is the most important now? I know I have to find her, I must go.
Alone in far
Where is she? I must know. She left me all alone.
Was I too rash in running from my home? My father rests a soul alone. Was it his angry tone, or am I running from my throne?
Shall I see her grown? Where is she? I must know. Shall I see her grown? Where is she? I must know. Alone and far from home, and all she's ever known.
Wow.
Aren't they wonderful?
It's amazing. One of the things that let me There we go. There's my mic. Hello. What I was watching their eyes. And you guys were in character. That's what was blowing my mind. I'm watching you sing, and I'm watching expression on Emily's face and on Tim's face.
There's no other way.
Is that right? You got to get into it.
Yeah,
do it from
Wow, man. That was Timothy Kompanchenko and Emily Onimus from the Veddy Theater performing a live...
It's one of the songs. We have several songs, and this is the duet that they have together. And I'm just so proud of them. I get goosebumps every time I hear that song.
That is thrilling. Yeah, I did too. And again, I was watching Emily's eyes and Tim's, and they were getting into the character. She's looking around and doing all this stuff, and I'm like, we're in a radio studio. But
not anymore.
Not anymore. That's just fantastic.
And this is music by, as I said, Brandon Zeke Smith, and lyrics by Hector Gonzalez. I also want to mention there were two people that were very important in this production. That's Fred Novak. He designed the set, and Carl Tovey as production manager. So without those two, we wouldn't have what we have today.
It's so many people.
Yeah.
Dozens of people have to get together, and this builds in its intensity up until opening night. So what was opening night like? Huh?
Well, it was actually very... it wasn't as I expected it was going to be. It was very fun. Like you did a show and then you had a little break and you could just chill backstage, but then you had to go backstage 15 minutes before, and then it was just very fun. And we were dancing to the songs as they were playing backstage.
It wasn't too intense.
No,
it
not
wasn't
at all.
Too. How about
sort
you?
of, kind of vaudeville feel a little bit because you have 3 shows a night. Keep doing them.
Yeah.
But she was like, it's easy. It's well, because we rehearsed. That's what rehearsals do. Yeah.
That's exactly it. And
it's fun.
In sports, they say your game is only as good as your practice, and that's the same in theater, isn't it?
That's right. Throughout the rehearsal process, I kept saying, just play, just throw whatever out there, and this is the time to fail.
Yes.
Because we're going to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Right.
Last night, we did 2 run-throughs for our final dress, and the first one was a little bit shaky, everybody's tired. Yeah. The second one was a lot better, but I said, you know what? This is a sign you're ready for an audience.
Right.
You now are ready for the next level that's going to pump you up and give you the energy you need because you know what you're doing.
Kiki Tovey, Emily Onimus, Tim Kompanchenko from the Veddy Theater. Check it out on our website. Check it out on their website, veddytheater.org, and get out there this weekend and all until January 2nd. Is that correct?
That's right. Every Friday and Saturday night.
Thank you so much. This was a real thrill. I feel the energy. It's just wonderful.
Thank you. Folks,
stay tuned for Roger Ramsey and the Florida Auction Radio Show coming up next on 1240 WFOY AM and 1240news.com. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We're taking next week off. Bye-bye.